This is KGW News at Sunrise.
Good morning. Thanks for getting up with us on this Sunday. I'm Alma McCarty. This morning on Sunrise, Portland Public students are worried the strike might put them behind on AP and college course exams. Plus,
we're all family. We're basically Ohana, so everyone knows everyone. It's a ton of fun.
that athlete is talking about Oregon's Special Olympics happening this weekend. Coming up, an inside look at the games. But before we get to all that, let's check in with Ashley Grams for a quick look at the forecast. Good morning, Ashley.
Good morning, Alma. Good to be here with you. Thanks for waking up with us. And you're looking out at our Wells Fargo camera here, and it's dark. It's a bit cloudy. That's what we're seeing on this Sunday morning. 44 degrees. And we're not going to get too much warmer. I hate to say it. We're in this fall era, and we're staying in the 40s and 50s. Just a little bit of a breeze today, but some areas much windier, especially in the Dalles and up in the Cascades. We're going to stick with this cloud cover through the day. Let's talk through our day planner here. We're going to see the sunrise just after 7 a.m. And of course, since it's the winter, we only have until about 4:30, so make use of those daylight hours. We're going to see some scattered showers here for the next few hours, and then things start to dry up and calm down later in the day. You can see we end our day here mostly clear, so I would keep that rain jacket handy. Speaking of that, here is our radar from the past couple of hours. You can see the most precipitation here right over the Cascade Range, and we do have a winter weather advisory. I'll talk more about that coming up. Alma.
Thanks so much, Ashley. We are now entering week 4 of the Portland Public Teachers strike. The earliest students could come back to school is November 27th, after the Thanksgiving holiday. But that's only if teachers and the district can reach a deal. The teachers union put out a statement late last night saying they are making progress towards a deal and will be back at the bargaining table this morning. Still, older students are worried. This missed class time will leave them unprepared for important final exams. Thomas Schultz has more.
It's really hard.
For 3 weeks, teachers have been on picket lines. And students out of class. Now some high schoolers in AP classes worry.
Yeah.
They won't be prepared for final exams. If students pass AP tests, they can get college credit, though final exams taken nationwide are all on the same day in early May.
The entire country takes the exact same test, and it's like all of us Portland students are going to be way behind.
Clara Gordon is a sophomore at McDaniel High taking AP Psychology. She joined the class late, 3 weeks into the fall semester. And with teachers on strike, she's already missed 6 weeks of class time.
It's hard enough to stay on track and to fully learn everything, and now it's going to be way harder.
Other students agree.
There is things that I can learn away from the classroom, but it really isn't the same.
Rowan Racinos is taking AP Spanish and Biology. And while both students support teachers, they admit learning isn't the same at home.
It's difficult because we're really reliant on our teachers.
While Racinos thinks students can be ready for exams, some parents are less certain.
They're on their own right now.
Eric Happel's daughter is in Lincoln High's IB program, a 2-year-long program where students can receive college credit for courses. Though
the IB test date is set in stone.
Like APs, exams are in May.
We're going to see some kids that are going to have a very hard time getting through this.
We reached out to Portland Public Schools to see if there were plans to make up lost class time before these May exams. We haven't heard back. Though with each passing day and a deal still not reached, stress for some students grows.
I'm sure I'm way behind, but I have no idea.
And as frustrations continue to mount, the two sides are still bargaining in hopes of reopening schools by Monday, November 27th. In Northeast Portland, Thomas Schultz, KGW News.
Developing this morning, a suspect is in custody after a fatal shooting in Northeast Portland. Here's what we know. Just after 6:30 last night, police responded to a reported shooting on Northeast Everett Court. That's just off Northeast 160th Avenue between Gleason and Burnside in the Glenfair neighborhood. Officers found a woman dead at the scene. They detained a suspect and say they're not looking for any others. Homicide investigators were seen on board a stopped TriMet bus, but so far there's no information about how that may be related to the shooting. If this shooting is ruled a homicide, it would be the 64th of the year in the city of Portland. And a man is behind bars after police say he fired a gun in a porta potty at the Rose Quarter and tossed the gun into the tank. This is what it looked like after officers had to fish it out. Police say the suspect and a woman got into a fight in the porta potty when the shot was fired. The woman wasn't hit and she was able to run away. Officers were able to get the suspect to surrender after he barricaded himself inside. This happened while the Lakers were in a shoot-around inside the Moda Center yesterday. The team was taken to a secure location as a precaution. The man had a warrant out and is now facing a gun charge. And a man was sent to the hospital after an apartment fire in Vancouver. This happened last night at the Noble Park Apartments on Northeast 102nd Avenue. Fire crews say they saw heavy smoke and fire coming from one of the apartments on the first floor when they arrived. One man was taken to a local hospital with serious injuries. The Red Cross is helping those who are displaced. We still don't know how the fire started, but an investigation is underway. It's a big weekend for some special athletes. The Special Olympics Oregon Fall Games are going on now. Yesterday, there was soccer at Providence Park and volleyball in Beaverton. Art Edwards was there for all the action.
Providence Park, the place to be on Saturday morning. The opening of the Fall Games for Special Olympics Oregon, a huge event that started with music. And a special appearance from Timber Joey.
And let the games begin.
The Special Olympic flame burns bright over the field at Providence Park. This is a resurgence of one of the main events of the year for these athletes.
I think I'm looking forward to meeting all the athletes. Basically, we're all family. We're basically Ohana, so everyone knows everyone. It's a ton of fun.
Athletes and their families are all in for this event. The volleyball at the Tualatin Hills Park and Rec Department Athletic Center, and the soccer at Providence Park.
Just excited to be here, excited to see these brave athletes get out there and do their thing. It just warms the heart.
Former Oregon Duck and two-time Super Bowl champion Dennis Dixon is a Special Olympics board member now, and seeing this event up close for the first time.
Fun excitement and a lot of competition.
The Fall Games returned in 2022 after the pandemic put them on hold. The leader of Special Olympics Oregon says this time it feels like the games are really back.
This event today, I looked around at the stands and I'm like, wow, this feels like we're back. Everything's back to normal. And just seeing the athletes together again and all of the families and our volunteers and our supporters, it just feels like a really big family reunion.
This will be a weekend people here will remember for a lifetime. Art Edwards, KGW News.